OKFM 101.7.
Trig.
Yeah, Alifas.
Ma kwaba.
Me Josunia.
Na unyum we die yembo nyame betre choba.
Nyum bia betimi abo baby.
Oh, Trigmatic. Oh.
Nyum bia betimi abo baby.
Trigman kan okre.
Yeah, but said okay, but then conform penyum say bi so Ghana.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah, no.
Okay,
Say ya nyum no ya ma obia my nyum no for so many years for different markets. You know, I think say we used to be come more pay say the okay no more be pay nyum bi etese nti hu hia so say as a musician no obetimi tap into market biabi. Yeah, and also yeah nyum magana for nko.
Yeah,
I think say musician bia why na dream say bia Ghana pay be limited no to Ghana no or ye no ho great disservice. You know, because countries where bang and crowd also. You know, utumi try bia I think say very very important. Say obia to me expand ni reach important.
Well, o camera be me dey say so we nyum to near enye say wonye music I will target Ghana pay.
Yeah.
Was it last week I was checking on this audio streaming track
Traxos.
Yeah. You were around 5 or 6?
Yeah, we were at 6 and we came to 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Currently, where are you? Or you've not checked again?
Yeah. I think we are at 2 now, but I'll check. Yeah, I'll check. I think we are 2. The last time I checked, we were number 2. Yeah.
And that was after how many days of release?
It was after 3 or 4 days of release. Currently, I mean, it's been playlisted on a few other. I think it's playlisted last weekend as the part of the weekend playlist on Spotify.
Whoa.
As well, yeah.
Bimbo, and see, we are a genre brand. Where do we classify this one?
Oh, but me I can say Afro house. I mean, it's house music, but I mean, for the sake of it's been having that African vibe, you know, but me a friend say Afro house.
Afro house.
Yeah.
Well, when we are professionals, yeah, bizarre questions. Some we say house music.
Yeah.
The house music.
Oh, how's the house here? Generally, it may not be any popular in Ghana, but UK for Omo house, South Africans so Omo house. At a point, a been a branch of here Kwaito, which sounded a bit to say house no by what elements different kaka. And no more generating and the year I'm a piano. See, like current trend war. South Africa, even Nigerians and Ghanaians are picking it. So house music I work off for so many years. Like I work it's gone through the test of time. Into enye ina eba. It's been there. And of course South Africa house music here big. Into nipa or produce enyumu, you know. I know you're South African. As a matter of fact, he's been doing house for the past 30 years. Great house music legend. Into Ubesha, you really see, you know, Spirit of House, which is acquired a Peace FM online.
Okay.
And now say okayfm on my website. They review every house record that be released. I think say Ubesha the Spirit of House UK a review and a Spirit of House Switzerland and so review here as a great sound.
Yes, you had here and see Ghana. What other songs are better me classified as under house music? Just for us to get an idea, say okay, say see house music, a sound they say. I mean, break it down to the average listener. The can see.
Well, I think say me shedan say a lot of Ghanaian house songs yet, but there's this guy. It be on here popular, but I think say people can check him out. Your friend, what's his name? Oh yeah, current guy CB. Mostly Afro house. I think so I'll get the name as we go on.
Is that the one with this Volta name?
Come again?
You go on. I also try to get the name.
Yes, I'll try. I'm trying to get the name, but mostly to himself. I see where he's trying to. The market is trying to tap into and say, "Oh, you're consistent. Do baby, he will get it."
Why Alikoto? What is the message? What is
we are like our house music back home.
We are like,
yes,
okay.
our house music back home. Yeah,
I see. But I said Anya bad because you come be ampenyo phone no didi we are no bo ho. Na say omo bon so omo increase volume no bebre. Media neko.
Neko, yeah.
And to say, oh Halifax, don't go there, man body. Oh manu ha me do my boy on come. I say let's come to the song. So my guest is Trigmatic. He has a brand new one. Alikoto featuring a German musician by name is it Ralph
Gum. Yeah.
Alikoto na what is the message? Why Alikoto? Alikoto they say yeah Charles player grobi din.
Thank you. Say na me pese ye twin crofo na dwen e de ba sa game no so say they working. Now another thing to say music a very good transporter of culture.
Okay.
And it's necessary say yeah this anya money be ebe shisha your music because music bet me do America and for plane. E bet me do China and for plane. You know, into if Alikoto because one and a game and I'm a pepper and two in the context in which I'm used to Alikoto no say Obano and spinning on done in a home chair me said na Alikoto channel hono inti it was I used it as a in a metaphorical way say homa me said Alikoto no a channel hono. And another thing me dream want to say the sound already know more international. So I needed something that would get our people, or even get the people to ask. Say, in the interviews I'm so far from, let's see CDFM, all the other stations that was South Africa, no, they ask the question Alikoto, you know. So if Alikoto was a product, Anka, you know, because they keep asking, oh shit, even more comments now, like bisa, what is it? How does it look like? So I had to take a picture of it in one of my tweets and me tweet here for them to know that this is how it looks like. Yeah.
So basically a love song.
Yeah, it's a love song. Yeah.
Asking your woman to spin like Alikoto.
Yes.
Craig, is that not too fast a spinning for?
Now me jia me who are they be a best spinning cause you use merry go round sant you know Alikoto na nebe ko
but Alikoto spinning there I mean
o say o spinning na we twase
na adene na abutu into so ba no spinning sa at what point na on butu wan so
well say na wo kanoka
enya me na meka sa na ebo Alikoto
asa na mo bono
sa na me ni wunyira sa na ebo Alikoto
me say me de minim
I see.
Yeah.
Let me pause here and I'll come back to this Alikoto song. Sure. But you were in love songs. I just listened to one, Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia.
And also your love song.
Yeah.
Trick. I mean, you've been married for some 4 years. What is happening?
Oh, say Sophia, for instance, utie lyrics na America about abotre actually. Say oba ninya abotre. Ushe video na abo say oba say otwene bag kona ne kunu aso ne mu ni ade you know fire is something that shisa it means quench the fire, you know, it means so fire nya abotre na so fire we answer na me ye nyom no na me ko studio one night I was almost done with my album no kanka enka me fan kan album no
okay
and me ko studio na me te say be kasadin one them and that time na me will help be into I was like mami ko share so fire them or me ko eno na owo phone so but na me tie nkomo a oh dear I say there might be panic, you know, and I say also fire or say waba o bank crying to film me biom and also say there be yes I mean and they were talking so when I'm say hey so fire into they say oh boy you know and it was a funny thing and I said when I go to the studio I'll do something something with this and yeah but yeah so not genius per idea no and we created it we developed it into the song. Yeah.
Well, because musicians sing from their soul.
Yeah.
And see, so what releases so fire. It's a love issue. Be a panic doctor say on Yabutre.
Yeah.
And then with a Alikoto, we don't see your door. We need to ask, what have you been thinking about of late? I mean,
media. I mean, it's just ushe around asa. Ana ushe me nyuma me card locker. Me nyum nina touches on either love, life. or spirituality.
That's
Into,
true.
you know, it's not like enable advocacy. Into, for me, me in my mind, you know, I'm just passing on a message. Lately I've just been thinking about more, you know, creating more crazy stuff. A bit to me, I call to market. I may target to you know. So I have really been about business and stuff like that. Yeah.
A bit to me, a penetrating market. I mean, targeted to say markets being a Trigmatic targeted 2021 and beyond.
Yeah, 2021 and beyond. I think say me per se. In fact, this was a vision I started like way back. I said 2009. When I me bar out now, me releasing my first album. No, I wanted to tour Africa, and I knew say na obia. At that time, funny enough, everybody was looking at South Africa because na channel big Ghana at the time. Inti na me person me yes smart na me caught Nigeria. Nigeria wasn't the country that everybody was looking at the time.
Then, yeah.
You know, inti me caught Nigeria. I worked with Mo Cheddar, I worked with Scales, I worked with ID Kabasa, Shank, Steel, Nines of Kongwa. So many artists. Many Ejuma, Kells, and at the time these were the top artists. No, at that time, you recorded, and then the plan was to spread it across. But not team, no, back, team, did not really understand the vision that I had. No, so now me team, I feel like we share the same vision.
Okay.
You know, so it's time to bring that vision back. And luckily, me a contract to do a show with South Africa. No, I feel like their market was also good. Me want to say a lot of West African music are almost ebono, though it's representing the West, is often Nigerian. So I decided, said then I would look at their market and see how I can, you know, tap into their markets. And Amapiano is big in Africa now. So why not tap into it? Because very soon it will become the thing. Because Afrobeats na often omo clubs, omo radio more Nigerian. So me the hot me. And if you look at East Africa too, most African countries don't penetrate East Africa apart from Nigerians. You know, so my plan is to look at all around Africa, all around us, and I'm happy. Me share social media. I mean, who say. Stoneboy wako Cote d'Ivoire, who say wako Nigeria wako, and for me, it's the way forward. I mean, I've been to Cote d'Ivoire and a few African countries. Me feel say people must tap into that. Tanzania, for instance, strong with music culture by a place and Bebre and share. I mean, they do one of the biggest festivals, which is Soti, this Basara, a very big and Bebre looking into that. Omubenya more applications from Ghana. Now like people will start fishing into scene, no? Say, you know, I heard this guy applied. Okay, so let's start looking into that market. I think start experimenting on those markets.
I say so he's not Trigmatic, and you heard right, he's now targeting the African markets, looking beyond Ghana, South Africa, Tanzania, and I mean all across. But Alikotoi who feature a German.
Yeah.
Na Germany ya ubese mfa nyumi penetrate African markets now dominate India. Anka I don't know musicians from Tanzania, Congo, Brazzaville, Nigeria, South Africa.
Yeah, like you said, yeah, there are musicians from there, but I won't say Alphas, I say mo boa listeners no in a sense I say you to me a reorient yomo. Now omo ears used to all round music. Said the I said the okay no say and you mo yentimi mbo Jamestown. You know, because na yama na yesa. Because I've been on radio before. You know, intino I was say to me because also musician work Ghana ni na be one kind of music. Inti ebe boama ya challenge musicians so amo talent to explore and try new things. In South Africa, you'll be amazed. Say, house music here, big. Like when I say big, I mean it is big, just as any other genre of music. Sana me who saw other countries say, like equally, hip hop here big, local traditional sound. No, they accept cultures in terms of music. Well, into say, everyone say R&B. They have a R&B musician, eulogizing nim say we dear. you know, Oko Kenya, you know, it's like, yes, they have the Afro beats and they have all other kind of genres as well. And you know, I think say media my decision is not to limit me home, but to spread my wings all around. Ralph Gam German, but or to South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's actually been in South Africa, worked in South Africa over there.
That means it's big there.
Yo, he's been there.
Oh, okay.
And he's huge there.
Yeah.
You know, no check it ni YouTube I mean he's in the 5 millions and 10 millions and stuff like that. I mean, and he's done this over 30 years. I was in a barber shop when I had not recorded with him, and they were playing a whole Ralph Gam playlist. And Ralph Gam and Ghana make I say he's a DJ, you know, so he's not somebody that does a vocal and or a producer, and so you know, so I had to say Mike Smith normally idea DJs, but they've also gotten into music. I'm working together with artists.
They say Andy Dostimo.
It should be something that should be encouraged, you know. Or no, the Andy Dosty they saw vocal. They don't do no vocal, but they do the production. They create it, and then you come and do your vocal on it. So I've done one too with DJ Switch, or one of the biggest hip hop DJs was South Africa, and also video no were out. He's also on the African hip hop panel as a board member. So these are like places are currently, you know, like Midimeni. Asha. Me working on.
Okay, in fact, Trigger can't be majority to will come to that. Say, as a country, look, yen encourage this new culture, this new attitude. Say, a variety of music will be accepted across board. Last Friday, na Dr. Adakwa Bahano, the classical arts musician also kind of the same thing. Would enter into that because as I said, baby to say Choco Jamestown Bukom dear say ye programmer ye the ton idea. So we expect say one who MC no die beer all sort of things. Is it mineral and antuma or the betu center na yem bonyum na yen diasa as the people are enjoying no more Tony Amano or nobody raise funds. And normally imagine say my friend DJ pass Charlie Bahu knew I'm in Yala Shishina was starting to introduce I mean well let's see about house music in well wow we are musician crab Bob me some you know popular. It wasn't that easy. Even say DJ Bosco the back me mami or see Rexo Mess is it that I did?
Yeah, it can pass for I think so. Yeah. Well, not entirely. Not entirely. Yeah. But Rexoma, you're very experimental with sound.
Of course. One of Spanish sound Bina or the Namno. So let's come to this Alikoto. Today I seem to be a good boy. I want to focus on what my guest is promoting. Mitzi was internet not so first, and it was about 7 minutes 38 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I saw another one 3 minutes 25 seconds. Alikoto. How come?
Nini na Alikoto. But hono well, I mean, it's a standard. I think say penny for no cry every year be Udim funny enough in the past. Well, me started music. No, it was something that was there. Say ubeye nyuma na say a singular. Ubetimi promote single no. It almost looks like an EP. But now you're friendly EP. But oye single na obeye ni radio version. Na waye ni dub. Na waye instrumental no. Na waye a cappella.
Yeah,
those days,
I remember.
DJ Betty at the a cappella no cry mixes you know the nyama and so and tessa into the OT and the same song but different versions and different mixes into arrangements need be a different. Into the other ball radio no it's not the same as the main mix no. Main mix no arrangements no ebi alikoto no beba baby a emba radio edit no but it's the same song to set it to Betty a reggae version now I hear version no I know a friend album you know into sana it's an EP actually a EP between myself and Ralph Gam Yediaba out
Trese Alikoto is not a single on your album.
No.
A EP on its own.
On its own, yes.
Now, what the extended some over 7 minutes and the mental
yes, and you see club. Yeah.
And I see a bow baby and penny phone did and then you have this one for radio. I mean, once after some 15 seconds of instrumentals, then the vocals come.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What we were told growing up was that EP, the extended play, the minimum 4 songs or 6 songs.
6 different songs.
6 different songs.
Yeah.
How can we classify this as an EP? Are there different songs? Is it not just in one song sung in different in different versions?
No, I mean, an EP is not limited to the content. Let me choose my words well. Like, say like songs, no, but it's more with the number of play, like the time, it's a 15 minutes a year. I mean, we put 3 songs together, and it goes for 15 minutes and 20 minutes, so it's not really say EP. I have an EP pipe, no, it's just 6 songs. But different songs. Mm-hmm. And then
I mean, that is the one we know.
Even Ralph or Cadlocks be and also any other artists are open will say or and also friend is saying EP only another artist and also the same song but with different versions of the song. Yeah.
Interesting. Tell me about this album you've been talking about. My album, I want to penetrate, dominate Africa. My album. So far, I must confess, apart from Sophia, I've not heard any other song on this album.
Okay, Sophia actually is it's on the previous album, which is my last studio album, my 5th studio album, the 8th Element. And no, make us say. Songs. I did songs with Riala on it. I had songs with Bright of Bookback fame, and whatnot. And then say now EP like EP album. I may say me Barbie release, which will probably be in the end of July. Your friend Love from Josie. Love from Josie. Album be me you see mostly South African. One Ghanaian producer and mostly South African producers and South African artists, and I did it solely, to have a balance between Ghana and South Africa.
Who is Josie?
Johannesburg. So Love from Johannesburg.
Okay. I thought Josie is a name. Yes, I say you're bunk. What's a Love from Josie? Josie,
but you're Johannesburg.
And I'm a friend with Josie, no.
I
thought ABI is the name of the new South African wife. I see what fancy what ya gonna need. But Saga, no friend with them.
And Patrol girl,
they almost see what South African.
Me try video nana.
Me can't say what for you for South Africa.
Me say una can meet you.
And say won't see that.
Debbie.
Say what ja we you Ghana for South Africa.
Debbie. Me I first time I meet
freak.
Yeah. My kinda. But me say that. Nyama mi no.
When you are interviewing somebody who has done radio work for years, he has a way of spinning you around like Alikoto. And he's asking the woman to spin around on this song like Alikoto. Or see you on Danda and so we are not button so. Okay, inti then I will kind say won't see that dear.
Oh, they make me sana me kind, you make kind, them said they all kind and me kind. But I mean Nkofobe azumi inyama bebre on me me coach me video me posting me pictures from video scene no. And but it was good for me na me here say at least minim say like mo pen konkonsa inti no me de to me ana minim say ba o miss mo weka na mo kan inti Munkoso Munfasa Suvaina. Yeah, because I mean, I know Nama content be here attention in onya.
I get you.
You know, because people know. Nkofo say na yepe. Enti obi timi ka say enti na yetimi gina ho ka say oh asimesi ote industry na say. Na enye say because of fighting for the right things, but because onim say na oya obe trendy. You know, there are a lot of problems I be me fix it. But your man attention, you feel say, oh, enyeshi, oh, wait, ye reshe ni ensu ya benyi. Ye nyia na fe ye hwe ye chi. Na say, oh, enkola ni nye ni ye na ye refi say ene have this conversation we ye to tokro to wa yan kataso. Na ye D60, ebi a 70. Say na ye didi ye ho atema enkola ni sua ye no. Ombe start ye di atem. O alfa so ombe tu atem o. Me ombe di matem. Then that time no, I feel na opese o omumu ade. Oma ye say, oma na ye refi say ye di ye homo mo hwe ye. Ena ye jitu mu say no na ye the norm. Ena omo so mo ye. Oh enti me say na me kan na minim pa minim ye na ye o set. And in fact me catch director and say chale onim. Ade we be man kofo akasa ye ntwa. Ana e try ye de nipa kwa minim no. Ana e try the two on so ye adwuma. Ye adwuma papa me say me post it. I said immediately na 3,000.
okayfm.
Oh, and it's sad. Say it was a yes sir. It's not bad for business, you know, but it's a if it becomes the only thing na ye problematic kakra because senka nyama panu sunya the same attention. Enka nyama bone ne ba na enya attention. It's not bad. I mean, it's everywhere in the world. Enko for bashi celebrities. Any they want to me him film any baby akọ baby is there. Omo ye gossip, omo ye when it is there. But saa soon as and the papa no ba omo pushino so that because me call for ma obi be feel say ye me nko na me ko ba there be say mako country be say na bibia akoba ana maka bibi na man kan ya unim Ghana for do e be attacking me because me a Ghanaian.
That's true.
I represent the country at that time. Saa so na me kono me ya de papa e wo so mutu me heli no mo ka say nipa yi why den why ya de or yes say nti no me kan ye said o kan na I'm so page go na me kan wo.
I beg you. And how I feed you because I mean she doesn't understand some of this. I mean it's
oh say I mean
you know ebusia be friend no na dan for be friend no
me papa ka my ya de we na me ye and
that's under about
me ma me so.
But this is your 4th year?
He almost said third.
No, 2010 I was already in my third.
It's say I calculate mama.
Pretty good, sure.
Third. Like I feel na me call be the old card.
My main point you wake a crowd and I come back to the issue Trigmatic raised. Look, how do we make sure say music appeals to a heterogeneous audience wherever they are without we making sure to say music have one way. So per se you must follow a particular pattern, a particular thread. What do we do? I mean, how do we open up? And yet obia na ni talent, yes, song bubuche. I mean, talent is talent. I mean, creative work is creative work. And to me, skuna in limit your say compulsorily. If you want your songs to be played in this season, then play this particular genre and make sure the speed or the tempo is this. And no your judge Freak! At the last check, you were a judge on South Africa's Old Mutual Amazing Voices Africa. Amazing Voices Africa.
Yeah.
Why would they come for Trigmatic? I mean, is it that a prophet is not respected in his hometown? Because that is a big issue. And that's why I was like, is this not our same trigger on Namha? I mean, this or Pushias and everybody knew me or 2 years for crying. I mean, it's been on this music thing, all this or see or workshop crying. Trig, what is happening?
Okay, well, before I may answer, I'll first say Muntia, right owners Nisikana SM radio stations. No, we hear you guys are not paying. Yes, Muntia, and some stations were fingered. and I generalizing this is media for radio and TV. Muntia, you are not paying monies to Gamro. So please, if you are not paying, please pay. You see, music users, you people are not paying. So it's something that was said on live TV. But se mutu anso na muso ma yedin na mu protect it nkofo no mu beji scanner and na ni na ye.
Well, I believe you're talking about the ongoing Gamro music seminar, no?
It was the Ghana Music Summit.
Okay.
It was something that was said on that platform.
By who?
By Rexoma.
You know, those Gamro leaders, they should stop celebrating laziness. Okay? What try rates be on my radio stations depending on your reach and your audience. Na ankomu cannot no more to say, oh yeah, the bill comma station A on Wintia and I the bill comma station B on Wintia because despite media dear, this issue has come out before and we dared them. Say one and no the bill bad despite media Wintia. So they shouldn't just generalize. Other than that, we may have to start publishing our receipts of payment.
Yeah, I think
say musu rice na enye mini we na cheseka na musika.
Yes.
And say mumpenye for no see radio stations entua. Ask them station bang. Don't just leave them to make past general sweeping statements say omuntia why omuntia. Na omo ya twa no seka no so why.
Exactly.
Anyway,
okay,
let's come to. I mean, you are. I wouldn't say you are becoming big. You are big in South Africa.
Yeah.
Almost bigger than Ghana, Trig.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is happening?
So me wahana minya call to be a part of the competition. Inti omo frame and I was like, okay, I'll get back because now Saturday I mean ni the call. You know, inti later I'm frame back, you know, and they were like, oh, yeah, some country selectors be from Ghana, but we know you percent we like main judge, and I'm sure okay, good, and you know, so and the criteria was to be able to understand music because it was a bit technical, and I'm sure yeah, why not? I mean, how I mean, there na me or na me who yeah, and it had to do with a lot of technical stuff when it comes to vocals. And I thank God say Obesha me started 2010, 2011 up to a certain point. I think 2014 I switched. And I did a lot of live music and live recording. I mean, I got a lot of bashing, but it also helped me because working with Genius and the band, I never regret it because Genius beat me actually. Oh, sometimes then I'm to tone my cut off, and it's and he would teach me key way you say. Misheshi and Kofobi around that time I can blame this vocal teacher. His name start with F. But when I met him, Freeman, Mr. Freeman, and I speak to them, I ask them, how do I sing on the head of my voice, or should I sing? Should I do this? How do I project? What is a pitch? What is this? And a boys know some more didn't come out. Mutimi you female, and I'm feeling lonely. Maybe a band funny discuss here. Mo can't Charlie the thing they F sharp inside. Where the thing we for do this, we for transpose. Me just say na mi jaodi mayira.
And you were a musician.
So I was pushed to study it, and I thank God. I mean, when they called me and I went also, Alifaz, you'll be surprised. I'm the judge with Amara Brown, and Amara Brown is the biggest female musician in Zimbabwe. Okay, like the biggest. You should even check her normal post on Instagram. She is huge, and she does just contemporary music. She does dance hall sometimes, and one would think say Enka Oyesano, she would not know or understand her music. My goodness, I was blown away.
Wow.
Same with Vusinova, who is equally like one of the dopest vocalists over South Africa. Same, very technical. Fila, very technical. Evel from Nigeria, very technical. So I was like, if I didn't know the things I knew, it would have been embarrassing for me, because some of my comments now, I won't say yeah, well, general one, I can say, oh, your singing wasn't good, I didn't feel it. But no start here. Technicalities no mudi bemuno. Ultimately said the person knows what he's saying. Maybe I'm say be do me sooner. Makana be a say, oh, I like it. I enjoy it.
So you focus on the costuming. Say, oh, I don't like your costume. I don't like your stagecraft. But you know the
because who could be? That's a nima. You know, but the good thing is, I mean, I thank God I knew. I mean, and when I hear a good singer, I would know. And I had learned, you know, to a certain extent. And me the papa kabebe catcher, me shower, me question. I will ask you a question about music. What is this? I heard this word. What does it mean? And this anyamano. So it was that. And then they keep hearing. I remember I said some day, almost set up, and it's in a huge auditorium. And almost set up na DJ no me say or search ye ni na songs, and he played a very unpopular song of mine. When I say unpopular, like the song that is not really accepted, like in our side.
It didn't blow back.
Yeah, I didn't even promote it. It's a song on my album. So he was playing the album and he plays a song with Wiyala. It's called Jane Chakimo. And when he played it, the reactions just blew me away. And Amara came to me and said, "Can you write something like this for me?" And I was like, yeah. I mean, when we go back into the hotel, I can do something on my laptop, and then you can develop
in the hotel.
You know, come again?
In the hotel.
Yeah, everyone was in the hotel.
So when you get back into the hotel with Amara, you can do something.
Yeah, because we're all in one hotel.
It's the same thing we are saying.
Yes,
yeah.
So we're on one hotel.
And
the same thing, yes. You know, and I was blown. And then I met a Ghanaian actually who worked in the same studio. Lion King. Okay. African Recordings Nibino. His name is Darius. He's a young boy. He's a young boy. And he said, "Oh, you know, I really love your music in the past. I want you to pass through the studio." And when I went to the studio, I was surprised the kind of artists that had ever recorded in that studio.
Some of them.
Yeah. Some of them. I mean, looking at the Mara Makibes, the trumpeter, the one that's
Hugh
Masekela, even the Beatles.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, it's huge.
Okay.
It's huge. And when we got there, a band called Wumba Wumba came there, and they're an African band. They tour around the world. They wanted to work with an artist. So the guy played the same song. Played the same song for them. And I have the videos. I think I posted them on my Instagram. You can check it out. I was amazed their reaction. They're older musicians, and they kept saying, one of the guys kept saying, "I remind him so much of Yusundo." And for me, it was a big deal, you know, because Yusundo is somebody I see up like that.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, they were talking about the arrangements. You know, I can't believe and then when I played Where Would They Go, that was like, so in short, they wanted to feature me, but they now gave me the stems of the song and said they wanted me to rearrange the song and then do a feature on the song as well, you know, which currently I'm working on in the studio as we speak. So I mean, this is it. I recorded a song with Ralph Gam. If you listen to Ralph's interview all through, he keeps saying he can't understand the versatility, you know, because he knew me that I could do some rap and I could do some singing, and then now to jump on a house song and still own it, for him that was a takeaway for me, because he told me he wasn't going to release the song this year.
Okay.
You know, but he called me one day and said, "My wife thinks that we should release this song
now
because it's going to work." You know, and luckily is working out, that the promotion's going. So I'm going back next week because it's really happening. And I need to, you know, get into the wave and make it happen.
Craig, finally it is beginning to pay off, because collaborations are okay. And we judge we feature can we rearrange this the same stress na dollar no beba.
Oh yes, and you know the good thing what I want to say, royalty system ni yejuma. then ye can not obi refer say, oh, South African guy no more interview no crack said there are challenges. Yeah, there are challenges everywhere. Even America crash still musicians be catch say or more challenges. They want more. Yeah, there no basic one cry no yeah fight it because say you made a statement say it's paying off. You know, it should have paid off long time ago. I mean, and still my music is being played here and there. I mean, currently I still have a nomination in the Ghana Music Awards
for recording
for record of the year.
Record of the year.
Yeah, for Diplomatic Thief. And it's something that it was said yes because I don't even need more. Halifax, if you can, you don't need 2 songs to still be ripping something out of it. But Sana, Abano, and we don't have to accept it.
Is it not a chicken and egg situation? The neighbor first. They okay. Imagine say one could prepare one could sphere dear. You didn't really go to prepare and add value to yourself. Trig, you would have ended up like I mean, I was reading Reggie and Bully's Instagram this morning. I don't know if you've seen it. Let me read just 2 paragraphs for you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, and so there's Reggie and Bully. If you are an upcoming Ghanaian let me decrease this Alikoto song. If you're an upcoming Ghanaian music artist reading this post right now, and this one came in capital letters, I want you to quit doing music in Ghana and go and learn a trade. Go get some new vocational skills like carpentry, masonry, hairdressing, tailoring, or further education in law, accounting, engineering, marketing, or in science. Take my advice today and you will thank me in 10 years' time, because apart from armed robbery, doing music in Ghana is the second most dangerous job you can ever do. It goes on and on and on and on. Let me just skip and pick any of the paragraphs. I have done music in Ghana and I'm doing music in the UK. I've seen the difference. If you don't believe me, go and look for your favorite artists who made some of the biggest hits in Ghana just 10 years ago. I mean in 2011, and ask him or her if they regret choosing music, Ghana music or not. And it goes on and on and on and on. Trick. If I ask you, do you regret doing music in Ghana? You can't tell me a no, because finally, I
do. You don't even have to go far.
You regret?
Yeah, I do.
Nadia Wuke who collaborated with when Studio Huma Masakela Nimere Makeba who afidie you.
I do.
Where are the regrets?
Me, I'm one of the few. Do baby, you know. Now it's like, oh, my enjoy kasa yem find it one solution. Any idea? I personally made the music and form a Matic Music Club. When I did the music club, my idea was to have a decentralized platform for in Kolani now music or training. Yeah, I used some of my colleagues to be teachers to go, and I was in schools like a school club. And yeah, there na me yema who say me na me kwa no. I was paying music teachers and I was buying instruments. What I say, banasa time kwa mainstream radio and bombing. You understand? Me call villages and I was doing teachings and stuff with them. We were doing school bungalows and stuff, and these were things I feel saying encourage you nakawaya more. I mean, I had meetings with the necessary bodies that matter. Ebinu ma maybe train or more office and near all these things. No obishe and I said me I have to stop. Currently, me know every year, me the music professional back home, Ghana, every year, I had not missed it. I house them myself, and I keep them because it's a program I have signed on to with the Global Leaders Program. They don't sponsor me, they don't give me, and I can say it's on air. So they cannot come and hold me. Bohunka.
Oh.
Bohunka. First one I'm here, made in 4-7. That was my biggest regret. Because I thought, say, a friend saying body be ebeso me mu. I went to them, I met them, had meetings, then they nice, it's a nice idea. Because these are things that people would have benefited without paying. Because you can't go be botomint, in fee. This is one side. Another thing with royalties. Me 2010. In fact, I have Sikenti, I have Motro Mojo, I have one would think say but I have so many songs that had made it big in this country. But at the end of the day, when you look at, even if you need just the data to even say the two up now they are showing crying say me ye boy but e bia gamro nya adwuma nti me nya me sika but at least ya bo ana me hwe sa data no sumpo e de aye me promotional plan. I'll have to either fall on Kisima or good music. These people are there. Excuses no more. They could have worked with these people and say yeah nkofo ma ana ma sign to Gamro na kasa so mo ankasa, you know. Artists not must sign to Gamro now. They are not asking.
Now you're not part of the artists.
Oh, my thing is shit. Like I had to renew, but my new, you know, because of some of these things. Say be over to me at Nefi.
Renew. They will still collect royalties on your behalf anyway.
No, they are collecting royalties even on behalf of musicians anyway.
And to just renew and take your
renewal. No, there. Yes, I renew. I be can one sem later, but. So say baby I'm a and I'm encouraging people to put pressure on them, especially omo members. Oh, me I'm not even talking for me. Omo members ask certain questions. Say bia why a split sheet wuni obia takes a split sheet no to Gamro. Na insist say omo mamo and pay you based on that data. Say yes omo kofa computer bia but you don't need that system no mo so mabe certificate hin somebody yes no. They just need a partnership with company B who can provide them that data. Now why your payments no based on that data no we are na oka say omo de bill be ba. It's not supposed to be so. They're supposed to give you a blanket license to play a certain number of people to say nipa 4,000 where they are members of Gamro. Mama your rights to come for their money. Into mobile sika no mbejini based on sanipa 4,000 you know. But yes mobile beji 20,000 wa ha no mako baby akochi 30,000 no mako baby. Wo show mo annual a year report now, financial report now. How do you give more money for collection, like for people to go and collect the money and they bring you less? What kind of investment is that? Would the funny say, and well, we can criticize them because they keep saying they are a private entity. We a private entity, and I don't know who is at the Attorney General's office who is still allowing them to operate, because the law shows say when members are peeved, at least majority of Gamro members, some have even formed Unicom Gamro, and they have appealed to the Attorney General's office. Who is there in that office who is still not querying or asking certain questions with regards to the licensing of Gamro running? Why are they not allowing other private companies to also create CMOs? Uko countries be a 5, Uko be a 3, Uko be a 2.
You think the monopoly of being the sole collective organization is wrong?
It is very wrong. I mean, monopoly in every system is good for the person who is enjoying it, but it is wrong for the system because, I mean, where is the competition? How do you keep being on your toes? Why
they're also saying they are doing their best and that they are almost there. Very soon we'll start us logging a monitoring system.
Please open the Gamro website. That's where we can start from. Just open the Gamro website.
What is there you don't like on their websites?
Oh,
this is an underground. To take you forever.
For the sake of the interview, the Juma. Papa.
Interview, no, you have me about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Only 1 minute. Be website. Now the 1 minute I can't show you. Even you look to new year.
And the yanka look to the dear. Once I may be a website, but once I need be maybe empacho.
Then I will.
Empacho. I did patcho me bobi meshe mame.
Now then, I said we don't.
Robot being there, so that means it's not working.
Oh, NASA websites there to me malfunction temporarily. Once in a while.
It has been like this since Monday. In Pacho, my checking out me come in say ma, me say me be a crap assign mommy some kind of virus.
What is the address? So it'll be into being be of fee.
Oh, okay.
www.then.
Gamro online. Say freezing me way no.
www.gamroonline.com.
Yeah.
That's here for Trigmatic see Gamro phone websites no yejuma.
Oh, and I'm see ho. So be
Utu won't be of your name www.gamras and GHAMRO online.com.
Yeah.
Media no still MBA. You know what? Industry issues, dear. But in the midst of all these challenges, Trigmatic has still found a way. He's doing well. When it was tough, he started his farm, no any farms now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going well for him and other small businesses. Yeah, I mean, he's gone international.
Yeah.
If this vision of dominating Africa be bimpa, then we have another Osibisa. We have, I mean, in our generation.
Amen.
Trig, what do you tell your fans, Alikoto, so far the upcoming one?
Yeah,
I mean, can you sum up?
Me person me catch my fans in that, especially they should look out for Diplomatic Tea for record of the year, no. And then with Alikoto, please, from Friday, it has been out. It's on all music streaming and download platforms from Audiomack to Spotify, Apple Music, Ubenya, Ewo Honum Bebia, and I still local track source. Ubenya was and I say Google Alikoto, Alikoto, by Trigmatic, Ubehu. Also Sophia video no YouTube, Monko YouTube channel Trigmatic official. Now mon subscribe it. Now mon share video no. Every month from now to December, me releasing new video, and then in July EP no ebeba out videos in the dada videos even for the EPs no and I'm going back to shoot video with Raf for Alikoto, and that will be released as well, getting towards the end of the year. My yearly shows no. Me in September, Sajifos Night is coming on this year again.
What's the venue for this year?
I'll communicate the venue.
You're still looking at it.
Yeah, we're still looking at the venue, but it's coming on. We've decided as a team to do it, but we are going to abide by the COVID protocols. Yes. So, guys, mask up, and let's have some fun this Osajifos night. Now, make us follow me on all my platforms: Trigmatic Rocks, Trigmatic Official, and a few things. And musicians, if you have the time, try and read around your royalties, copyright, publishing. Find information on what and the roles that a CMO must play, and then make sure you ask the right questions. Also follow the Alliance for Change in Music, in Ghana Music. Thank you
so much, Trigmatic. It's a privilege interviewing you. I've learned a couple of new things. I wish you all the best, and indeed for this new one, I like it, Alikoto. I like it. I like the groove.
Thank you. Thank you, Alifaz.
OKFM 101.7.